Hey everyone, welcome to Game Week 12 team selection video. We are going to see who the transfer was, which has already been done, as well as how the team is going to line up going into this game week. If you're liking these videos, please continue to like and subscribe to the channel. We're one away last time I checked from 250, so that's exciting, and thank you for all those that have been doing it over the weeks. Without further ado, we'll get right into it though. Switching up the goalies this week, got De Gregorio back in against Bologna over Falcone against Juve. Um, I do think that that is the right choice, despite how poor Juve has been this season. Uh, it just makes sense. Obviously, even if Di Gregorio doesn't get the clean sheet, that might mean that Arnautovic is scoring for me. So that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Um, then along the back line, we have Dumfries, Kim, and Tamari. Hopefully, Dumfries starts this week. Coming off of a good Champions League win against Victoria Pleasant, Inter should be in form and facing against a weak Sampdoria side who is challenging for relegation right now. Putting Kim back in the lineup, he scored well last week and unfortunately missed out on those points as both Kvaratskhelia and Kim started on the bench. Kvaratskhelia came in, unfortunately Kim did not. But hoping for another clean sheet from Napoli. And Tomori starts against Torino. I'd expect a good possibility for a clean sheet for Milan there. In the midfield, Kvaratskhelia comes back in. Obviously, we have Barella, who's been playing fantastic, and new signing to the team, Rafael Leao. Last year, he was very overpowered at 6.5 million as a striker. Now he's moved into the midfield, which is better because it's more points per goal, but his price dramatically increased by over 4 mil this year. And so that's why I hadn't gotten him yet. But I think he might have the highest point total in the league so far. I'll double check it when we after revealing the squad. But yeah, he's been doing great, and Milan has good fixtures right now, which is why I wanted to get him in, which is partially why I got on the two Udinese players last week to make money for him. I did think they were going to be okay. They were not very good last week. So I'm hoping for better this week from them as well. Also in the midfield, we have Delafeu, who I skipped over because I'm captaining him this week. It is a bit of a risk because while he has been consistent this week, there's every possibility that a team can shut out Udinese. So he has been playing well. He's against Cremonese, so I think I'm going to roll the dice and captain him, and that could be a nice differential captain to make some points with the rankings if Delafeu can score multiple, especially, which he is capable of doing. In the attack, we have Arnautovic with the vice captaincy on him, as well as giving Beto another run. I'm going to stick with Vlahovic in the squad right now, despite the red flag. He asked to come off against Benfica, which they somehow decided to blow another game, and they will be out of Champions League. They'll probably be in Europa League. But Vlahovic asked to come off with some kind of injury. Allegri said today that he's in training and he's going to be assessed. And then he's going to decide whether he's going to rest him or not. I think he's leaning towards resting him, but notice how it is the first day. So I'm thinking that Vlahovic won't see the field. I'd be disappointed to see him make a cameo appearance. That would kind of suck. But I do think I'm going to start him because if he does start, I do want him against Lecce, and if not, then BO will come in. I think right now I'm kind of deciding between which order to put here. I think Udinese has every opportunity against getting a clean sheet against Cremonese, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, which is why I didn't want to start him. And Diaz, despite having a great week, he's still a player that sometimes starts, sometimes doesn't. I do have Leao to cover some midfield in Milan right now. And Diaz might still get on because I do feel like Vlahovic will miss, so which will bring on Beal. And then it just comes down to one more person needing to miss. So I might get these two players in anyway. I might switch the order of Diaz and Beal. We'll see. But right now, this is how we're lining up. And Gigi, I'm just hoping doesn't see the field this week. All right. So that's how the team is stacking up. I did just kind of want to check quickly to see if I'm correct in Leao having the top score. Oh no, Kvaratskhelia. That makes sense. So Leao is tied for second with top score. Kvaratskhelia has the most. Okay. Geez, he's come all the way up, I think, from 6.5. I think he started. He's raised. Kvaratskhelia has raised 10. All right. Let's see what teams were doing throughout the week. Smalling's been brought in, Miricic, Oshim Hen, Turo, Providel all make sense. Immobile has gone down. Vlahovic kind of makes sense when people saw that flag. And Bremer, yeah, I got rid of him as well. So things are overall making sense as far as transfers in and out. We had two players part of the team of the week last week, which was nice to see. I have been thinking of getting Lautaro Martinez in. If Vlahovic is still injured and might miss another week, I might go Vlahovic to Lautaro Martinez in the future. So something I'm thinking about. And as far as the top five for this week, I would say Leao and Diaz, now that he's kind of in form and starting more frequently, are two. I would say that Theo Hernandez in this run of form is, as well as Deulofeu, and Becao, who's been doing really well as well. So I'm just going to split it between AC Milan and Udinese, as they are the teams with the good fixtures right now. We have Milan's next five fixtures are Torino, Spezia, Cremonese, Fiorentina, and Salernitana. And then we have Udinese's next three being Cremonese, Lecce, and Spezia. So I'd say that those are the teams to be targeting players for right now. So Theo Hernandez, Diaz, Leao, as well as Becao and Deulofeu right now are my players to be looking at to get into teams currently. Okay. Let me know if I should be looking at players from other teams. Would you go Vlahovic to Lautaro Martinez right now? As I did think about just using a paid transfer, but I don't think I need to, especially if there's a chance that Vlahovic plays. But yeah, let me know what you think, and good luck in your game week 12. Take care.